Hello everyone, all the way to the other side of the world at the Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival, the 15th one. My name is AHSAN Minhas and I'm the executive producer, director, writer for Fankaar. Well, while I was writing this film, the idea popped up in my mind that there were a lot of films that was inspired by where there was this kind of watchful eye onto society, and especially when it came to situations where people who have been either in a minority or in the creative space even, since I believe creatives are a minority in today's day and age. I wanted to create a kind of very vicious scenario where what if someone who was a creative, um, who was an artist, would be kind of caged by society and caged by the norms of commercialism, from the norms that we are surrounded by, the dark side of society, which is racism as well, which is seclusion of such people. The roadblocks I faced when I was writing this film, making this film, talking about this film with other people was it is very out there in terms of what it's trying to say. But I believe that is why the film has been made, and that is exactly what the core of the film should be. Should not be tampered with. This film was made in Saudi Arabia. Of course, it is a Pakistani film. It is a South Asian approach to the story, to the relatability behind it, but making it in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, with multiple nationalities involved from various other countries. And that multicultural, multinational kind of involvement was very important because of how the film does portray that kind of globalist approach as well. So, having that, and of course the logistics and the financials behind it, was that is where I thank my team, where they really managed to crack the complexities behind making sure that we could actually do this. But more than that, it is about the team's passion that was there when it came to basically wanting to do this. Meanwhile, shooting the film, of course, we shot this in the summer, minimal crew, exactly only the equipment that was needed. Shooting in the middle of the desert was not easy because of our location. That was the room location was actually in literally in the middle of the desert. I mean, when we were making the film based on the seventh draft of the script, constantly refining it and then actually shooting it. Of course, everyone knows that post production is where you come up with so many new ideas, so many new ways of telling the story visually, and I feel we really came up with, you could say, not a very huge drastic change from what we intended, but I would say a better change than what we had intended. Target audience of this film is creatives, and it is the people who maybe do not understand what artists and creatives go through in today's generation of corporatism, of commercialism, of surface level shallowness, of people of the social media age, where I would say, and now with AI, where art is kind of truly at its crossroads when it comes to where it has its place in today's world and what is its real value now. Given as artists, we see it differently, and but the way that people see it is very different, and so that is what this film talks a lot about with its visuals, with its story, with the what the emotion of the character is, who want to really understand what creatives are thinking and feeling in today's day and age now. This way we get to truly make this an international spectacle, where then the film hopefully, with God's will, it does make way for people to see the film and see its potential for OTT streaming or for any online platform, or basically just making sure that it does get accessible to a wider audience who are going towards watching short films. My message for people who want why should they watch the film? If you like thrillers, if you like psychological thrillers, if you like relatable films related to real life events, and especially for those films, you know, these kind of films inspire people to go and shoot their own stuff. It's all about storytelling. If anything, this film is a testament that when creatives rally around a story or a concept that they believe in, then that truly pushes the envelope. My message to the 15th Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival is that thank you first of all for this opportunity to introduce this film in India. Such films that are made with so much heart and soul are then shown anywhere in the world, and that is one of the places where our brothers and sisters are there to experience it and let us know what they think. And yeah, until then, I'll of course see you at the